I'm gonna be fine. A lot of ice battles ahead of me. That's all. I'll be straight.
What was injured?
Quad contusion. That's all.
When did it first happen? Is it something that's been nagging you, or?
I've been nagging me a little bit, but he just got a clean shot on it. That's all it was. Just a little bruise. I'll be straight.
Kenny, on Saturday we saw Dejon make some plays. Just what have you seen from him and what he can bring to this run game?
He's a dynamic running back. I think he can do it all as well. He can catch, he can run between the hedges, run outside the line. He's very strong, lower body, you know what I'm saying? He can definitely run through people and whatever, and very shifty and all. So, like, I've been seeing that ever since he got on campus and stuff like that, so it's really not surprising to me.
Obviously, Lad had a tough day, but what were you guys just telling him on the sideline just to get back in it? Because it's obviously uncharacteristic of him, and you guys are going to meet him later on. So.
Definitely. Just to keep his composure, that's all it is. Like, we got 4 identity words here, and composure is one of them. So we just had to tell him to pull that card out, try to stay focused. And know it was a tough game for him, like you said, but definitely had to pull out his composure card to stay calm and cool and collect. But he's going to be all right for this week.
Where did that come from, just the composure card and just pulling it out? Where did all that start?
Just, it's like I said, it's one of our words, identity words here and stuff like that. So, you see him had a game like he had, he was going a little rough from him, so stuff like that. So we just had to tell him to pull it out so he can stay calm and collect and worry about the next play. Don't worry about what happened in the past already. So that's all that is.
What does Marcus Rosemy-Jacksaint bring to this offense?
Say that again?
What does Marcus Rosemy-Jacksaint bring to this offense?
He's a dynamic receiver. I mean, he can catch consecutive catches and stuff like that. He can run routes. He can do it all. I really think once we get him more involved in the offense, it's going to be, the offense can really go to another level and all like that.
And then his blocking ability, when you have guys like him, guys like Darnell, Brock, that not just dynamic as pass catchers, but also in spring guys like that, how much does that sort of help elevate the sort of morale of the offense as a whole?
It's going, like I said, it's going to be able to allow us to go to the next level and stuff like that. The way he block and the perimeter blocking and stuff like that, and get to the edges, allow us to get running backs. I know for myself to get to the edges and stuff like that. It's just going to make us go to the next level and stuff like that. So when they see other teams see our wide receivers doing that and us being able to make plays, explosive plays like that, also our wide receivers making blocks, because he's not the one who got the balls, the blocks out there. You said Darnell getting the play started and stuff like that, so it's just going to take us to the next level.
Kenny, how do you think the running backs are performing so far this season after 4 games? If you kind of look at the big picture.
I think we're doing pretty well actually. We've been able to run the ball. I wouldn't say we like to run the ball, but we've been able to run the ball in between the tackles and outside and stuff like that. I think we've been doing really well, catching it and stuff like that, doing our jobs, and that's what we're going to need on this team, for everyone to do our job, do their jobs, and so that we can go back to where it was last year and stuff like that. So.
What about Brock and some of these jet sweeps he's been pulling off?
Say that again?
About Brock Bowers and some of these jet sweeps he's been pulling off.
Definitely, that has to go with blocking, wide receivers blocking and stuff like that. But Brock Bowers is a dynamic player. I feel like he can do it all. I've seen it. He definitely is a spectacular player. I love playing with him, love being out there on the field with him. So what he brings to this team is just amazing.
Talking about the run game, what areas do you want to see improvement? What's left to see?
So as a running back, just being able, getting those long runs and stuff like that, that has to come with being patient and stuff like that as well too. So it's gonna come definitely. Definitely by the way we practice and compete throughout the week, it's definitely gonna come. So there's no doubt in my mind about that.
What do you mean being patient?
Being patient on some of them long runs and stuff like that to come out. So like being patient running the ball throughout the holes and being able to get one of them long runs. I mean, we've been having decent runs, just being able to finish it and stuff like that.
Is it a vision thing?
Not really. I wouldn't say a vision thing. Just really us, getting down here really fast, and that's all it is. Getting down here vertical, that's all it is. Not really a vision thing. We've been hitting holes, we've been hitting the gaps that's there. So I really think that, getting vertical and downhill is going to make that running game do what it should be, I should say.
Coach Smart said that Kent State presented a different front. What kind of problems did that present, and how did you guys work past that during the game?
They just, we expected them to be a 3-down look. They came out 4 down, switching it up every now and then. That, we just had to adapt off that. It really wasn't doing anything that we wasn't expected besides that, just running 4 down to 3 down. So we was able to go out there and adapt to what they brought out there and showed us and stuff like that. So I think we did a good job. Just got to go back to the books this week, get ready for Missouri.
Missouri's coming off a game where they had a bunch of tackles for loss, really didn't let Auburn run the ball. Is there anything, if you've gotten a chance to look at Missouri, that stands out about how they have stopped?
Today, wait, repeat that question again for me. But
Missouri's coming off a game, they did a really good job of stopping Auburn's running game. Is there anything that has stood out to you, getting ready for Missouri, about how they play against them?
Really, I'm going to be dialed in today, actually, so I'll know more about them today. But I think that they're a good team as an SEC opponent, so every SEC team is going to bring their best shot, definitely. So it's going to be a hard game for us to go out there and compete like we're doing this week, and stay focused and buy into our standard, and the game should fall into how we want it.
You know the punt return or punt block team, are you?
Say that again?
You know the punt return or punt block team, are you?
Nah, I'm not on the punt return. I'm on the punt.
What's it like as an offense to get ready to go out there and then back-to-back weeks they punt? Just get on the sidelines. Yeah.
Fake punt? You said what it's like to be on the offense and
Yeah,
they did a fake
you're not
punt?
going out there when the team does a fake punt against you guys.
I mean, when they call third down, punt alert, we all ready to go out there on the field and ready to go out there and give it, go and execute for that drive and stuff like that. So when that punt fake, the punt happened, it don't really do anything for us. We just have to go sit back down and let the defense go back out there and get another stop and stuff like that. So that's all. That's good.
And Coach Smart talked about Branson and what he's brought to the table. What has stood out to you, and how do you feel like he can help the rest of these backs go out there and play?
He's definitely a complete back in my eyes. I think he can run the ball through the hedges. He's big, strong, fast. He can catch and stuff like that. So he's just a young pup in the room right now. But he definitely can bring a lot to this running back room right now, especially us being a little banged. But right now, it's definitely being like locked dialed in into mentally and stuff like that. That's all it is. I'll say for him.
For you personally, Kenny, what's the most enjoyable thing about going on the road for an SEC game?
What's the most
enjoyable thing for you personally as far as going on the road
just to
for an
be able to
SEC
compete
game?
against another SEC opponent. I love to compete. So going out there and we know it's going to be a physical, hard game, especially at one of our first late night games. So it's going to be a little chilly. So just going out there be able to compete and adapt to the all the different adversities and stuff like that. You should say so. Just being able to go out there and have fun.
And when you go into a hostile environment, and talk about how does the focus change? Does it need to change for games like that?
Well, like I said, every SEC team is going to be a tough opponent and stuff like that. So just going out throughout the week is basically what we do. Being prepared to dial in, be prepared for that. Saturday, just everything is going to happen throughout the week, and then when Saturday comes, it should be second. I don't even know what I was looking for. It should be, clicking like that. No, you shouldn't be able to think like that out there because we already did it throughout the practice and stuff like that. So that's all it is.
Kenny, I was talking to Jordan Davis, and after a couple of games, he said that you would uphold the RBU title. Playing for a school that has that title, what kind of pride do you take in playing for RBU?
It's a lot of pride. Like I said, I've been waiting patient for my whole career here at Georgia. So the pride that I got for this is just, I want to go out there and do my best to go out there and help my team be successful and stuff like that. So for me to be in the position now, to be that leading back right now, I just thank God who allowed me to be in the position and stuff like that. So just continue to work hard throughout the week and, be that running back that, Georgia always had and stuff like that. So that's all.
Before the first game of the season, I talked to Younger Swift, and he was entering Mercedes-Benz Stadium. He told me, he's like, I cannot wait. He literally said, I cannot wait to see Kenny play today. And obviously, he's doing really well in the NFL. Hearing things like that from guys, and I'm sure you'll learn a little bit from Deontay. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot. For, like you said, he's been doing well in the league. And, for someone like that to, mention that about me, so it means a lot. I played with him for a year, and I learned a little. Like you said, I learned a little stuff, things about that with him, being able to play with him. So just being able to play with him, it taught me little things on how to run the ball, how to different cuts and making stuff like that. So I just, thank God for that. That's a blessing. I think I look at it as.
Kenny, when you got hit on the leg that you came out of the game the other day, oh my gosh, it looked really bad.
Yeah.
You just talk about that hit. It is your thigh, not your knee. And
nah, it's not my knee.
Did it hurt as bad as it looked like it did?
It definitely, you know, I wouldn't say it hurt as bad, but it definitely put some pain in that during the game. You know, got that adrenaline running and stuff like that, so it wasn't as bad as it looked. I was able to walk and stuff like that after a while, you know, give it a little time and get on the bike. I was able to, you know, get that movement back in there. So I'll say I just got to be in that cold water now this week. That's all it is.
But you're fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just got to get in that water. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Kenny.
No
You got
problem.
is that it? You know?
Yeah, that's
No problem.